Good morning, everyone. This is Beth from Art by Bedell, and I have a project for you from Dephemerember. And our journal we're working in is this one. If you haven't seen my last video, I have started a playlist for this. You can check that out. It should be down in the information. And our prompt for today is butterfly and 3 torn wings for December 4th of 2023. And I have decided I am going to put it on this page. I have watched Louisa's and Barbara's videos, got some ideas from both of them. I did print my free butterfly out that Barbara was offering on canvas, and I took my scissors and roughed up the edges. So that is a butterfly, and it's torn. The edges are torn. I also would like to take my page and tear my page. And I have some of this packaging here, and then this page. And what I want to do is just take my page and tear like a section off, such as this. And you might think, oh my, what are you doing to your page? Then I want to take my packaging and I'm going to glue it down so that it makes another layer on my page like that. So let me take some glue and glue this in place on this side. So I'll get some, I just have some tacky glue here. Just like that. Get a little bit of glue up here along this edge also, like that. And then I'll turn it over and see just how much I want to do over here. Do about the same thing and just take some glue up along this edge and glue this piece of paper down like that. And then that creates another layer for the back side also. So then I can take, this is good here, and just tear off the top part here. I don't need all this sticking up. Wouldn't be anything wrong with it sticking up, but I'm not interested in having that sticking up. So make sure I didn't get any glue anywhere I don't want it. So there's another torn element for my page. Now on the side of it, I'm going to make a border, and for this border, I'm going to use a piece of my Echo Print fabric, and it is a little too long. So this is a strip that I had torn from another piece of fabric that I was using for another project, and I thought I would use it here. So then we have this, and it has a nice frayed edge to it. And that's my Echo Print fabric. And we will glue that down. Let me see a minute. Yes, we'll glue that down. So there we go. Then I have a piece of torn cheesecloth, and I want to add that as a layer up here also. I like the rustic appearance of dyeing cheesecloth with avocado, and that's what this is. And then to tear it, it just looks so really, really cool. So I'll just lay that down there, and then probably, I think I'll put a little bit of glue up top here to hold it up top. Just like along that edge there. because I'll be layering other things on top of this and it'll go through the cheesecloth. This is pretty open. I have a piece of torn, it's mamigami made out of vellum. And then I cross-stitched down the edge of it. But it also has a torn edge to it. So I'm going to smooth that out just, oops. And then I really tore it down. And you know what? We're going to go with that because that was kind of an accident, but it's our prompt of torn, and so we're going to keep it. So let me glue that down, both pieces. I didn't mean to pull so hard on that. And let's put that there. And then let's have our thread right here and show that it was actually torn. Okay, well that gives us a little bit more interest to our page than what I had expected on doing. But that's okay. Okay, so there's our vellum. And then I want to put some of these leaves that I had told you about yesterday that I used on my page with Effie. And these are a freebie that I have on my Ko-fi shop that you can get and use in your journals if you would like to. I'm going to just rest this up a little bit so that our page sets a little better. Maybe you can even see it a little better. So anyhow, what I want to do is put a couple underneath my butterfly. So I have my butterfly and it's going to go up here. And then I want to take this fern. Now, these are some watercolored sketches that I had done and then cut them out and then inked up around the edge of them with some Distress Oxide Vintage Photo ink. And I would like to, let's see, maybe I'll put the bigger one because it's a more open space over here, and then this smaller one over here, but I have a series of 3 going on there. So I want to get that glued down. And again, I'm going to use my tacky glue. You could use your art glitter glue, your fabric glue on this also. We do have fabric elements in this. I don't know, picked up my tacky glue today and that's what I'm playing with. So I'll take my paper towel here and press that down a little bit. I don't mind that this is going to stick up. I think that's fine. Let's get a little bit of glue on these loose ones here. Just a dot maybe on their leaves, fronds. Kind of looks like a fern. There we go. And we'll stick that under here like that. So I keep wanting to pick up that cheesecloth with this. There we go. And then we'll glue this one down. So I watched quite a few videos yesterday and all the projects are looking so much fun. Everybody's doing a great job. I really love to watch and see what everybody else is doing. So there, we'll put that down there like that. And then our butterfly, we'll glue him down. He has to have some feelers. So for feelers, I have some string here, and I'm just going to bundle up some string and put that underneath. It won't really be the shape of feelers, but it is what I'm going to do. So I'll just put some string underneath them like that and put that there. If you had the stamens that come with artificial flowers, they work really well for feelers for butterflies. I don't have any. Someday, when I get some, I may just stick them on here. But for today, we're going to go without it. I think I'll be able to tuck them down in there if I find some sometime. Oops. So we'll just put him like this. All right, so now I want to add like maybe a couple of little tags or something, little tags down here. So let me see what I can find. I have these baskets that I have like some small tags and some labels in, and I think I'll just go through them. That's just some scraps of fabric. We'll set that one aside. Find maybe, I like to add numbers. We could add that number. I don't think that's too big. Could add it, like tuck it right underneath here. We'll go with that and see if there's anything else we want to add. Maybe just a smaller one here. And another smaller one here. Go down here, I think, like that. So we'll put those there. And what if we used a little more cheesecloth? Or yesterday I added a piece of tea bag. What if I added a tea bag? I don't want to hide up my fern there too much. I don't want to go in a straight line here. I really feel like the best place maybe will be over here underneath the end of it, like this. Let's pull this up. You can always glue it back down, right? Yes, I think that's what I want to do. So let me put some ink around the edge of this. And that's my vintage photo that I'm using. And you know what? Let's tear the edge. Make it smaller. Smaller is good at this point. And then ink it up. And that's going to go in there. So let's glue down our tea bag. Let's even scrunch it up a little bit. Yeah, we don't need it to be so flattened out. There, that adds some more texture to it too. And then we could put our number here. And let's ink up these little bitty ones. I think these little bitty ones belong to a Tim Holtz collection. And the other one was a printable, and I'll be darned if I'm going to be able to remember just who had that printable, but there we go. So let's put our number down. And then we can glue our leaf back down right over top of our number. And then these little labels we'll add in there. And I think that adds just a little bit more to this, and I think that it actually needed a little bit more. Let's put that up there like that. There we go. So my last thing I wanted to add to this page was some beads on the butterfly. I was looking actually for some brown beads. I didn't find any in my stash, but I found this kit, and I don't know, but what, maybe we could do gold. I don't really see any colors that I would like to add to this. There's some finer gold. Let's do, maybe we could do a combination of the two. I just want to add just a little bit to its wings. So I'm going to get a coffee filter, and maybe we can use this under our page to catch any beads. Maybe they'll go everywhere that I don't want them to anyhow. So to put the beads on with, I'm going to use some Diamond Glazed by Judykins. let's see, where would we like them? We would like maybe some down around the outer edge of this wing here. So I'll just put like a little stream of this diamond glaze here. And then I have my spoon somewhere. And let's try the finer, let's try the thicker beads first. See if I can open it without kind of pouring them everywhere. All right, so I'm gonna set that down here. Level up my book a little bit. And see if I can get my beads to stick without floating around everywhere. There we go, that's looking good. All right, so I kind of like that, so I want to do that to the other wing also. So I'm going to do it the bottom one here. And again, I'll lift my book up so that it's laying flatter. There we go. I really am going to, at some point, find feelers. I don't like my butterfly without the feelers. So I'll, whenever I make a trip to town again, I'll pick up some feelers in the floral department of Michael's or Hobby Lobby, whichever one I'm in, and see if I can't get those little flower stamens so that I can stick down inside there. Otherwise, I'm very happy with this page. I'm not going to try shaking off the beads right now. I'm going to let that glue set up, and then I'll shake off the excess beads, and this project will be done. So there is my entry for Dephemerember 23, December 4th, butterfly and torn things. 3 torn things. We have torn cheesecloth, torn vellum, really torn fabric, and torn paper. So thank you for watching. You have a great day, and we shall see you again soon. Bye now.